It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, let's just say it has not been a season to remember for them. With a large chunk of the schedule behind us, they have the worst record in the entire NBA. Yikes. And tonight we have two up-and-coming teams. Lots of talent, but also a lot of inexperience. Shaq, the youngsters looking forward to this battle. How do they keep their emotions in check?
Well, emotions can be positive, Ernie, if you play under control. Because if you get out of control and start doing crazy stuff, it just goes crazy. But both coaches will work hard to keep their players focused.
Gotta stop that.
Yeah, man. Well, it's fun to watch the future of the league. And I want to see which guy separates himself and says, I'm going to be a dominant player in this league. A dominant player. That's why I love this.
If you do that again, I'm going to have to put my fist down.
Does nothing, Ernie.
Whoa.
Does nothing.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On the floor, the visiting Sacramento Kings. At shooting, Buddy Hield. At center, Willie Cauley-Stein. At small forward, Vince Carter. At the other guard position, De'Aaron Fox. At the other forward position, Zach Randolph. The head coach of the visiting team.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, and guys, it's difficult with the job that's ahead of them. Anytime a team gets into a funk like the one they're in, getting out of it is really difficult. They seem to be a little bit scattered to me here of late, and I like to see them just come up with a definite plan and stick to that script.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley-Stein. Hield is the 2 with Carter at the 3. And it's Fox in at point. Ball with the bucket. And these teams have both been struggling, Chris, of late. Looking for any win they can get right now, trying to get some scraps.
Yeah, these teams are fighting for just a little momentum. Sometimes you just need to get the snowball rolling just to knock down one domino, and that's what these guys need to do tonight. Some way pull and find a win. That can galvanize that locker room, start a little bit of chemistry, and see if they can get on the roll. Well, the Lakers are enduring the worst 5-year stretch in the franchise's history. They missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons only once, and that was back in the mid-'70s. Last season, their 4th straight in the lottery.
The Kings shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Zach Randolph. And the Lakers have always considered themselves a championship or bust type of franchise.
Well, that mentality runs up against the reality of their situation. I mean, it seemed to have accelerated the process with some draft fortune and free agent signings. I mean, especially with Magic coming back, you know the magic is back. This upcoming offseason will be a big one for him.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And what a tremendous career for Zach Randolph. He hit some bumps early on, but he's played with tremendous consistency throughout his time in the league.
Here's Zubats. Cauley Stein grabs the board. So it's Sacramento now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, overall, they played well enough to win, but their energy was just up and down. Too many miscues at key points of the game.
And here is Ball, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Tries again. Here's Zubats. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's what every team needs, guys getting after it on the offensive board.
Fox kicks to Hield. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, the relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley Stein. Just a tremendous hustler on the offensive glass.
Stolen by Randolph. Hield kicks to Fox. Count it, good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. See how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Fox with it, now guarded by Ball. Down low, stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and they pick up 2.
Oh, and the long arms of Caldwell Pope are so dangerous on defense. He is so good at making his man feel uncomfortable, which in turn earns him a ton of steals.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing with 20 points. Hield with it. Randolph, a screen on Nance. 4 on the shot clock. Hield from outside. They get it back. Randolph can't hit.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
The Kings trailing. Here's Fox. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Hield. Cauley Stein, a screen. Hield with it. Now guarded by Ball. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. The tray. Again, Hield missing.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
The dish now to Ball. The pass to Nance. Over Randolph. Rejected by Randolph. There's a screen. Second shot opportunity. Ball no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Puts it up from 12. That's good from Randolph on the assist from Cauley Stein. It's all knotted up.
And Randolph unfazed by the defense, keeping his eye on the prize.
And one of the side effects of the Cousins trade was it did open up more playing time for Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, immediately he was able to step in and fill those minutes and became a much larger part of their offense.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
Randolph sets a screen for Hield. Feeds it to Fox. Stolen by Ball. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to Ball. Nance a screen. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Jumper off the screen. No good from Zubats. Sacramento's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fox with it. Now guarded by Ball. Picked by Randolph. Off the screen. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and Cauley-Stein is very good at reading shot trajectories. His timing is ridiculous on these putback jams.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Nance. Passes it to Zubats. Nance a screen. Ball with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Yeah, all about IQ, you're right. They made smart in-game adjustments. I mean, they seemed a step ahead all night.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Nance against Randolph. Ball kicks to Barnes. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
Hield the pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Hield. Over Caldwell Pope. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hield's got 5 now. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Ball kicks to Barnes. Over Carter. A second chance effort. And that one is good from Zubats. Zubats has got his second bucket tonight.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
Now, here's Fox. D right on him. Randolph in the posts. Working on Nance. Cauley-Stein a screen. Off the pick. And the rejection by Zubats. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And really, man, they played their hearts out. Missed a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Absolutely right, Greg. That's all it takes. A play here, a play there, a detail that isn't accounted for, it stings.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Cauley-Stein. Labissiere comes in for Zach Randolph. Garrett Temple has checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. Here's Bogut. The Kings getting the bucket. Screen by Bogut, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Kings have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Papagiannis. Dishes it to Fox. Here's the screen. Off the pick, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Outside Curry. Screen by Bogut. Here's Clarkson. Cranes the three-pointer. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Chris, you had some amazing years with the Kings. Thinking back on it, what was one of your favorite moments in this jersey?
Wow, clinching the West in 2002. Really thought that was going to be our year. Having my jersey retired by the team was pretty special as well. And, just the fans, when you getting buckets in front of those fans, it's nothing like it. And so just the memories I have being part of the community of Sacramento.
Now, here's Fox. Bogdanovich up top. Here's Temple, covered by Bogut. Puts up a three, but they recover it. Clarkson against Fox. There's the pick. Labissiere, the screen. Bogdanovich wide open. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 3. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Kuzma, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And Chris, so many of us involved with the NBA, either as broadcasters or players, had a moment where they just knew that this was the game for us. Did you ever have that moment? And if so, Chris, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Wow, that's a great question, Kev. You know what? I have so many signature moments in my life that continually made me fall in love. I don't know if there's just one. I remember, for instance, Isaiah Thomas, after he won the All-Star game, I believe it was like 86, 87, and after he had his mom come up and his mom did the interview with him, and I was there with my mom, and I remember thinking to myself, man, that would be a cool moment. Or watching Magic Johnson hoist up a championship because he was from Michigan and I had followed his career the whole time, and so watching him win a championship. Or how about those great Magic Johnson, Larry Bird commercials back when they got out of the limo and were looking at each other, that type of stuff. So, man, so many great moments, man. I can't pick one, but there's so many great moments.
Great moments indeed. Here's Fox, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you ask a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. He's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
Now here's Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Bogut.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. From the high post. That's good on the jump shot. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Right wing, fires the 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Lakers lead by 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Snatched away. They're running. Here's Temple. And there's the lay-in.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Here's Clarkson. From outside the arc. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, leading by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, this is how they squeezed out extra possessions and captured the early lead.
The Kings trail by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Kufis. Garrett Temple is out there with Jackson, and it's Papagiannis in at the 4 slot.
Beautiful things happen when you attack. Put the defense on its heels.
Ennis dishes to Bogut. Now, here's Clarkson. Kuzma passes to Ennis. Kicks it to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Back to Ennis. He tries for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Deflects the pass. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jackson against Clarkson. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
There's the screen. And Temple kicks to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 5. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Ennis. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bogdanovich against Curry. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jackson. Here's the feed to Temple. Clock at 4. Shoots over Clarkson. No good off the back of the rim.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. The Kings trail by 10. And Temple kicks to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Jackson. They set the pick. Papagiannis passes to Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Andrew Bogut.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
No good on that one. Zach Randolph is checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Garrett Temple. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Chris, during your playing days, you had a number of point guards that you developed an excellent rapport with. What do you feel is the most important part of being a successful point guard in the league?
You have to be a great leader to be a successful point guard in the league. You have to be open. You have to be tough on guys. You have to know guys' personality, and you have to be giving. You have to trust your guys. And I was blessed. I played with some really good point guards that had all of those qualities.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Andrew Bogut. And Ball subbed in for Tyler Ennis. And a change for the Kings. Carter's checked in. The shot's good from Randolph.
And the defense doing everything in their power. But Randolph just too good in there.
Lakers leading by 10. Nance a screen. Barea kicks to Zubac. The shot, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still should have went for something better than that, though.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
And here's Nance. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got 6 points.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
Randolph sets a screen for Jackson. He dishes it to Randolph. Back to Jackson. Pass to Randolph. Shoots over Barea. And the rejection by Zubac. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Koufos. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Ball dishes to Barea. Nance a screen. They set the screen. Ball, the pass to Barea. No good with the triple. The Kings trail by 7. Hield with it. Now guarded by Ball. Hield can't hit. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. With the teardrop, the shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Carter on the wing. Barea against Jackson. Inside. Here's Randolph. And yes, it's good. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
Right in his wheelhouse. Randolph putting in work in the paint.
Barea kicks to Nance. And here's Barea. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Another miss by Barea. The Kings trail by 5. Now Carter. Over Caldwell Pope. And the Kings check on 2 more.
That's just not quite tight enough on him to impact the shot. He got a good look on that one.
Ball dishes to Nance. And there's the pass to Ball. Zubac with it. Vince Carter grabs the miss.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy deuce.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off. And you look at this Kings roster, and Greg, you can see the youth movement is in full effect.
Yeah, and Buddy Hield headlines the group as he comes over in that Cousins trade. Skal Labissiere and Willie Cauley-Stein, also a big part of this team's future. And then getting Fox as a rookie to kind of run the ship, another great building block.
No good on the second free throw. Well, the NBA has some great advanced scouts who know how to help a team prepare for an opponent. When you played, Chris, what kind of information would you be given with a team that was coming up on the schedule or the game that night that was important for you?
Well, wow, my rookie year, I remember the first time I got a scouting, the playoff scouting report, and I had to understand how many times the player I was playing against would shoot over his right shoulder as opposed to his left shoulder, and the percentage of the times he liked it on the left box as opposed to the right box, and really just knowing the guys and understanding their habits. And so you really need that. It gives you confidence because, as I said, you can't check one player. It's just so hard to do. So what do you have to do? You have to check their tendencies. So maybe you can beat him to the spot that he likes before he can, because if he gets there, he's just going to destroy you. Scouting reports are everything to understand your opponent and your opposing team.
Did you keep, Chris, a mental notebook, or would you have a notebook that you would write in to keep track of these players, the guys you would face?
I had a mental notebook. The teams would give us physical notebooks, but I would just kind of read them and make my mental notes. You get to see guys so often that if you don't kind of understand who a player is that night before you play him, it might be too late.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleash chaos moment. Fox with it. 6 points for him. Labissiere, the pass to Hield. Out to the wing. Labissiere with the screen for Fox. The dish now to Cauley-Stein. It's good. Cauley-Stein's got his third bucket of the night.
And it's important for Cauley-Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Ball kicks to Zubac. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Barea. They set the pick. Over Fox. Misses off the right iron. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Labissiere kicks to Carter. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Carter. Cauley-Stein goes up again, and it's laid in by Labissiere. Labissiere's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Oh, and just look at Labissiere, just staying after it and creating additional opportunities for his team.
Nance dishes the ball. Passes it to Zubac. He used that pick to get in close. Zubac has got 6 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Labissiere with the screen for Fox. Fires, high post, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And Labissiere has a very nice stroke. When he has his feet under him, he's incredibly accurate from that spot.
There's the pick. Nance passes to Zubac, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Sacramento making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Vince Carter, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Hield.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Zubac. The Sacramento Kings had waffled for so long with what to do with DeMarcus Cousins, but last season, Chris, they bit the bullet, made the trade with New Orleans. Now in a full-on rebuild mode here, but they feel a very nice young core to work with.
Well, the Kings look good as far as in their rebuilding mode. It's a good spot heading forward now. I mean, they're getting Fox and adding Jackson, and Hield looks to be strong, and the Kings seem to be headed in a good direction.
Here's Kuzma. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Barnes kicks to Clarkson. They set the pick. Shoots off the step back. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cauley-Stein a screen. The tray. But they get it back. He shoots again, and he lays it up and in. Cauley-Stein's got 6 in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Clarkson dishes to Barnes. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Barnes. Off the screen. Oh, wow. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Feeds to Temple. Bogdanovich against Barnes. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Temple gets the bucket.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
The Lakers trail. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Pass to Kuzma. Clarkson kicks to Zubats. Outside Curry. Shoots over Fox. And that one goes long.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Labissiere. He's covered closely. Fade away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
No question. It's not easy to be patient, but you really don't want to give up an extra possession.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Fox. Here's Cauley-Stein, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Tries a 3 off the inbound. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer!
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Nice shot, incredible clutch performance, putting the team on his back and taking them right across the finish line.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Kings lead by 1.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My team has just been fine to me. I've just been trying to run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run it in transition, and they've been giving me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. In the second quarter, they erased what had been a fairly big deficit at one point, and now here they are sitting on a 1-point halftime lead. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. The Kings leading. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nance, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. And Chris, power forwards today shoot a lot more three-pointers. If you played today, I think you'd be incredibly effective in that role. How do you think you'd be in that role?
Oh, yeah, I think that that's something I would have definitely had fun and relished in. I did shoot threes a couple of seasons in Washington and was pretty successful at that, but the style of play was just so different then. Big men were asked to stay in the post, and was a lot more work in the post, a lot more pressure on the big guy to get to the free throw line to wear down the defense. So the whole game was different then. The big man kind of ruled the game. Today it's a point guard's game, and so what's great is I'd have to step out to give the point guard a lot more room to drive, to take a shot blocker away, or because there aren't any shot blockers. And so I definitely would love to hang out in that corner and shoot that easy three, or at the top after a pick and roll and pop right back. That would have been a lot of fun. Plus it would give you freedom, because when you can shoot that Jimmy like that and you got a nice wet jump shot, it allows that pump fake to work all day. So I would have pump faked a lot from that three-point line and dunked on a lot of people. So that would have been fun to have that freedom as they do today. Just like it's fun watching these young guys let it fly from that three-point line.
It's stolen by Hield. Carter inside the three-point line, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Lakers trail by 5. Ball, the pass to Nance. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley-Stein is very crafty at how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
And Buddy Hield, the centerpiece of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Talk about what makes him, Greg, so intriguing.
Well, the Wooden Award winner in his senior season, he led Oklahoma to the Final Four, and how about leading the nation in three-pointers made? I think that can translate to the NBA level and could make him a difference maker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Buddy Hield, just one of those players who can hurt you on offense in so many ways, has the shot, but also is comfortable finishing in traffic and at the rim.
Look, when he's going, he can put up big numbers. Hield's ability to find points through different means is why he's a high upside scorer. Great all-around offensive game.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, Hield, everybody knows he's a talented guard. He's a deadly scorer. He can get hot in a hurry.
Caldwell-Pope outside. He kicks it to Barnes. Over Carter. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Randolph. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Randolph's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Nance. Here's the pass to Zubats. Nance a screen. Here's Ball. Hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him. Now, here's Hield. 10 points for him. Count that one. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
Yet another easy make. They're really cooking now after making their 3rd straight shot to begin this half.
Ball, the pass to Zubats. Dishes at the ball. There's the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Fox kicks to Hield. There's the feed to Randolph. Shoots over Zubats. Randolph can't hit.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That's good from Ball. Well, it seemed like destiny that Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here, and the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Hield. He's got 12. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. From deep.
And the ability of Caldwell Pope to get in the shooter's head. Love having a guy like him who puts a lot of energy into the defense.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
His dominance on the boards is really putting them on their heels. They want no part of this man out there tonight.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Randolph a screen. Fox dishes to Randolph. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hield kicks to Fox. Drops in the tray. Fox has got 9.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
The 3 from Barnes, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. Left side, Randolph lets it fly from 18. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Barea checked in for the Lakers. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. Jackson comes in for Fox. L.A. has gotten all 4 of their three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Barnes passes to Barea. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Barea's got his first points in this one. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Kicks to Carter from downtown, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now the dish to Ball. He feeds it to Barnes. There's a good screen. Some solid defense from Randolph. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Hield dishes to Randolph. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark from 16 feet out. The Lakers trail. And here is Ball. He's got 15. He dishes it to Barea. Barnes kicks to Barea. High, arcing shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for Sacramento.
And their guards have been the ones to really set the tone here tonight with their ability to create shots. You talk about the big fellas. They love to play with guards who try to keep them involved offensively.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Ball. And both free throws good for Barea. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Again, Sacramento.
Well, Hield is very efficient, an incredibly versatile, talented player. Lights out scorer.
Screen by Bogut. Barea, the pass to Clarkson. Barea with a screen on Jackson. Jackson against Clarkson. Here's Bogut. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Tyler Ennis in for J.J. Barea. And then for Sacramento, Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Koufos. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Buddy Hield. Over to the wing. And Temple kicks to Bogdanovich. Labissiere with the screen for Bogdanovich. Just 3 to shoot. Excellent use of the screen that time. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
Solid pick to create that opening. The soft touch on the jumper.
Ennis kicks to Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. 16 points for Barnes.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Here's Temple. Outside Jackson. Bogdanovich against Curry. Labissiere, the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot misses. Curry with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Pass to Bogut. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Count that one. Sacramento with the ball. Outside Jackson. Here's Papagiannis. Covered by Bogut. Pass to Papagiannis. Outside Jackson. Jackson a screen on Clarkson. Here's Bogdanovich. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. Los Angeles has gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Clarkson kicks to Barnes. Bogut sets a screen for Barnes. 6 on the shot clock, and Curry has it in the corner. Back to Barnes. Here's Clarkson. But they'll get another chance. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bogut's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barnes kicks to Ennis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the inside. He tries for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Ennis has got 11 points.
Love how alert Bogut is. Fantastic at finding an open man and slinging the rock his way.
Here's Papagiannis, covered by Bogut. Jackson kicks to Temple. Here's the screen. Off the screen. And no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now Clarkson. He's got 6. Ennis dishes to Curry. No good with the triple. The Kings trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
he'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Barnes passes to Ennis. Bogut kicks to Curry. Screen by Bogut. Feeds to Ennis. It's deflected. And now the Kings fast break. Jackson's got the ball.
Well, yeah, some of my best memories were playing for the Kings during the early 2000s. The way we played together, the passing, our ball movement, our system, it was amazing.
For Sacramento, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws. The Lakers in the lead. Clarkson with the ball. 6 points for him. Screen by Bogut. Here's Ennis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Chris, I know many Kings fans are longing for a return to glory. Those teams that you were on, easily the best for Sacramento.
Yeah, it took a lot to turn the organization around. We had to do it from the locker room and kind of change the culture there. And so it was great to have a guy like Vlade be there with me from the beginning. And he, Jay, Will, Peja. And so it was fun starting something, and it's going to be great watching.
First free throw is good. Fox, he's checked in for the Kings. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Luke Walton, the Lakers' 6th head coach in the last 6 seasons, counting interims. I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face, a SoCal native, and a former Laker helps buy patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
Larry Nance is checked in for Andrew Bogut. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Back to Ennis. He kicks it to Clarkson. Barnes dishes to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Connects from 3-point range. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Passes to Papagiannis. Over Ennis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Curry. Ennis sets the screen for Curry. Ennis kicks to Barnes. Over Labissiere. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. 3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. And for the Lakers, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Labissiere. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, locking down the middle.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Well, part of it's been their toughness, but their execution has been spotless. It's just outstanding teamwork in this final period.
And that one is hammered home.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Ennis passes to Barnes. Nance a screen. From 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
Labissiere, the screen. It's stolen by Nance. Ball's knocked loose. Left side Curry, wide open. Again, Curry missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Papagiannis kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Temple. Clock at 6. Fox with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 8 on the bucket from Fox.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Clarkson kicks to Barnes. Nance sets a screen for Barnes. Over Labissiere. Here's Nance. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Some changes for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Curry. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Ball subbed in for Ennis. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Yorgos Papagiannis. Randolph comes in for Labissiere. Carter, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That free throw good from Nance.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Cauley-Stein a screen. Fox kicks to Hield. Good on the three-point shot.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Ball, the pass to Zubac. Nance a screen. Ball dishes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And you got to clog up any passing lanes around Ball, especially in that pick and roll. He knows how to slice the D apart in those sets.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said, we can't lose track of their shooters. We're overpacking the lane, and we're leaving them wide open. Guys, we'll see if they can make the adjustment.
Thanks so much, David. Randolph against Nance. The turnaround. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Randolph. And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations
Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
Here's Randolph with the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 12 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Barnes outside. There's a good screen. Goes up the baseline. Here's Zubac. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fox kicks to Randolph. Dishes it to Fox. Cauley-Stein a screen. The feed to Heel. Over Caldwell-Pope. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now, here's Ball. Guarded by Fox. Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Nance a screen. Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely, and that one, good. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
He's definitely been a different player this second half. He's shooting lights out now, much different after a tough first half.
Barnes against Carter. Kicks it to Randolph. Over Nance. That doesn't go either for Randolph. Lakers leading by 12. Barnes outside. Now the dish to Caldwell-Pope. Nance outside. He feeds it to Ball. Back to Nance. Pass to Zubac. Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Off target from three-point range. The Kings trail by 12. Pass to Fox. He dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Feeds to Randolph. Out to Carter. Over Barnes. Tries to snap the cold streak. Randolph's shot is good. Randolph's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the most voracious offensive rebounders of his generation. Randolph always in pursuit.
There's the screen. Now here's Ball. Guarded by Fox. It's tipped. Stolen by Randolph. And the Kings pushing it up now. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Fox.
Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Now here's Fox. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Nance passes the ball. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Barnes kicks to Zubac. 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Fox kicks to Randolph. Over Nance. And too long on the shot. Lakers leading by 6. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. And here is Heald. Randolph kicks to Cauley-Stein. And the rejection by Zubats. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Ball gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 22 points.
Oh, he's just on fire now. You can't slow him down.
The Kings trail by 9. Now Fox. Randolph a screen on Nance. Carter outside. He kicks to Randolph. The 11-footer. Randolph can't get that one to fall. For Los Angeles, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
Timeout called by the Kings. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Cauley-Stein dishes to Heald. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fox. Cauley-Stein kicks to Heald. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Carter against Barnes. Down low. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. Ball, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. There's the pick. Nance a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell-Pope outside. There's the 3.
And it's important that Hill improves on his defense because I like watching him show focus on the other end of the floor.
And the pass to Fox. To the middle. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. There's 1:40 left in the 4th, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play, maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're removed.
Here's Barnes. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Shooting one.
And Harrison Barnes, just a tremendous athlete at that small forward position. I think his strength enables him to guard up and hold his own against power forwards, and coaches love that versatility.
Unloads from 13. Randolph can't hit. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Nance a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Lonzo Ball.
Well, the big thing was if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
Here's Randolph. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now, here's Ball. Guarded by Fox. Ball with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Andrew, you've been called underrated so often, now it's overrated. What do you think about that?
I don't really care what the media say. I'm overrated, underrated, injury prone. I'm good enough, I'm not good enough, so it doesn't really matter. As long as we keep winning games, I really don't care. I'm not a stats guy, so for all the fantasy players out there, I don't care about fantasy. I'm just trying to win games.
That's going to make a lot of fantasy people very disappointed, but I suspect you don't care. Congratulations, Andrew. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.